It's bawdy, it's direct. It's a little bodily, it's a little rude. The jokes have to metabolize instantly. It's sophisticated people making somewhat unsophisticated jokes.
Esther's Follies is a variety show. It's sort of like a contemporary vaudeville format. We didn't really think in terms of improv. We thought more like your show of shows. That's why we called it Esther's Follies, because she was very splashy and production numbery, and we wanted to do some big production numbers and be silly but also have the ability to have a solo, and then have a magic act, and then have a knife throwing act, and then have a juggler, and then have a sketch. So we wanted to keep it in a review format so that anything went, basically anything goes.
Welcome back to the Rachel Maddow Show. I'm Rachel Maddow, and I was recently voted most sarcastic journalist. With me as candidate Hillary Clinton. Senator Clinton?
Please, Rachel, we're friends. Call me Madam Secretary.
The House and the Senate, guess what? You're all fired. And you Supreme Court justices, you're all retired. It's a new year, new America, new rules.
Here's Kim Davis. Excuse me, Mr.
I don't know of many shows that would be able to do something like that. Start with something on a Monday, and then by Thursday night it's in the show. And again, that all goes back to what's so great about Esther's. Never a dull moment, always creative. You're always thinking, and it keeps it fresh for the people that work here.
Writing for Esther's, again, is an enormously specific job. It is very hard all the time, and it never stops being hard. I remember nights, especially in the earliest days, where I'd go, though I still have them occasionally, where you go, there's nothing. There is nothing inside me that can do anything. But what you do is you sit down and you just stare at the blank wall, and eventually a crack forms in it. You start realizing when you say, it can't be done, you go, here's the thing, you can do it.
Sometimes I wonder. I had an interest in magic at a very, very, very early age, like 8 years old. I got a magic set for Christmas, and magic's really all I ever wanted to do. I knew I always wanted to be a magician. With magic, it's even harder than that, because it's such a specific field, and there's no blueprint, whatsoever to being successful. Nowadays, my illusions are all built by the same guys that build for Copperfield or Chris Angel, same men that build the illusions for me.
I'm reading the Gospels now. Jesus seems like an okay guy, but I haven't finished yet, so don't tell me how it ends. What? Because I was in trouble.
You jump down on oh no, and then she immediately goes into can you read the Bible? I'm trying to tighten that little part up there.
There's that long space of that,
right.
And we just need a little something there, but then the rest of that'll work easily.
He's working his magic. All right, let's do it one more time. And
I had no idea that I was going to be here 30 years later. I raised my head and I realized that this is my legacy and has been my life's work. So that, I guess that's where I look at it now. I don't know how much longer we're going to go. It's been 38 years for Esther's, 30 years for me. But Shannon and I have looked at each other and said, well, let's keep going. So let's see where it ends.
We've never had a big plan to reach a certain area and then stop. My husband's always building on the place. I'm in the show, so I get all of the great vibes from the audience. I'm always at the front when they come in and at the door when they leave, so I get a good sense of what the audience is liking. And of course that keeps me young and vibrant, and hopefully doing as well as some of my younger ladies in the cast.